Well, good morning on Saturday. It'll be July 20th, 2024. This is your Ass Hurts News Network with Sergeant Friday. And I hope I heard a few asses during this short, brief video. And the message today is to you conspiracy theorists. And boy, are you people everywhere. And you just don't know how to shut the fuck up. You just don't know how to fucking deal with information. And you cause more problems and block things from finding solutions because of your fucking continual rhetoric and asinine statements and ideas that have nothing to do with nothing other than some whatever twisted fucking thought of passes between your ears. It just comes out your fucking mouth. And yeah, if you don't like people that swear, then I suggest you get the fuck out of here right now. So let me get on to this idea of conspiracy theories with the Trump assassination. So far, there's been water tower images. There's been suggestions of 4 different guns. There's suggestions of multiple shooters. There's all kinds of chaos being propagated out in the sphere of 5.62 billion morons on social media. That sphere of ignorance, into which most of you viewers will gravitate to just to have something to talk about. Meanwhile, the information that's pertinent to what we witnessed on July 13, 2024, when President Trump was shot in the face, is lost. And what little you have, you interpret to create some conspiracy theory. Now, I want to be extraordinarily clear here. Some conspiracy theories aren't conspiracy at all. Some conspiracies are conspiracies. And there's always an option, or there's always a chance that a conspiracy is afoot. But that doesn't mean that that's all you're supposed to talk about. There's dozens of things that we don't know about that particular day. And Senator Grassley has sent letters, Hawley has sent letters, and other people have sent letters. For instance, and some of the information being released by the senators themselves, based on information whistleblowers gave them, that at this point isn't confirmed, but the source is coming from the Senate of the United States telling you that whistleblowers have indicated that Secret Service was not assigned, that duty was assigned to the Department of Homeland Security. And there's a whole bunch of other different skews of allegations that suggest that this particular arrangement for Trump's security was lackadaisical at best. There's information telling us, coming from the Senate, coming from people connected, the police on the ground, in fact, that the police were not part of securing the grounds. They were traffic control. So there's a lot of information being shared with us. And what happens with you conspiracy nut jobs is you then can create a context for it, a context that you have no capacity to create other than to assume. And you run down the road with that. There was a guy, there's a professional sharpshooter showing you pictures of a tower and how the person on the tower took the shots. And then he rearranged the people in the stands improperly to justify his argument that the water tower was involved. This guy's got 370,000 viewers. He's an ex-sniper. And he's getting clicks like crazy, showing you how his water tower theory is what really happened. And I tell a guy like that to just shut the fuck up. We already know that the victims downrange of that roof are the victims that were hit by bullets. 2 of them wounded, 3 of them wounded, including the president, and 1 of them killed outright. And the direction of those shots that hit that crane, that hit that hydraulic line, okay, that hit those victims, all come from the roof. Now, that's just unquestionably accurate. Now, how did he get to the roof? What security detail lapses were there? Was there an alteration of security? Who ordered them? Why was it done? All of those are valid questions you need answers to. But to immediately jump off to there's a grassy knoll somewhere in the fucking background, and for you people to even how dare you come in my stream and bring me shit like that? I am not the one for that fucking horse shit. Until there's an official statement from somebody involved in this investigation that there was somebody on that water tower, I don't want to hear that fucking shit again from anybody. Don't come in my stream. I'll fucking ridicule you, call you names, and throw you out. Bring me facts, not pixelated videos, not some map that some fucking former sniper made on his own. I don't want to see that shit, folks. I want to see facts. And in some of the information I want to see is contained with Senator Grassley and Senator Halsey, however you say his name, and others that are demanding these agencies respond. Senator Grassley's request, I respect more than others because he brings something up that a lot of us don't even know happened. Because you're just too fucking stupid to think and read documents. But I knew this to be the fact when it happened. And the fact of the matter is, during the Mueller investigation, Russia, lead investigators' cell phones and records were all deleted. Phones were destroyed. Records were unobtainable. Senator Grassley is pointing out right here in this first letter that was written, I think, on the 16th of July. And he points that out, what happened in the Mueller investigation, how unacceptable it is, and that it better not happen here. All records must be preserved, Mr. Grassley demands. Okay. Then he says he wants records between and among FBI personnel, Secret Service personnel, and other law enforcement agencies related to the rally, a point I brought up in my fucking stream. Was the FBI aware of any threats to the rally in Butler? In other words, had they had going into that situation knowledge of a potential threat? Apparently, at this point, we know Iran may have been a potential threat. But what about this specific threat, this lone shooter specifically? A list of weapons recovered and explosive found at the crime scene. Other members of his household. Also, please include a description of how the gunman obtained the weapon used that day. When did local police and federal law enforcement become aware of the explosives belonging to them? Provide all trace requests for the firearms used associated with the gunman. Provide all FBI case files and records related to the gunman generated as part of this investigation. Prior to the assassination attempt, was the FBI made aware of this gunman's identity? There's a start right there. That came out immediately from Grassley. There's also other letters that came out on the 14th that were coming from the Senate. Now, a conspiracy could be afoot here. There's no question about it. Is it potentially possible that this security stuff was shifted around and it was left to look like security, but not actually be security? Could have inexperienced personnel been involved here? And it clearly is starting to shape up that that's possible. But we don't have the answers. We don't know. And this is what I mean when we start running down these random things. I'm listening to the Fox News microphone, and we determined 4 rifles were used. I don't fucking get it. What do you mean 4 rifles were used? How the fuck do you come to that conclusion? You don't even fucking have any information about the one rifle we know was used. People watched it being used from the ground as the man climbed the roof. What was that guy, a fucking distraction? He volunteered to get his head blown off without any rounds in his gun, no firing of his weapon. He just climbed up on that roof knowing. So the other 3 guys, I don't even know how you people can rationalize these fucking insane conspiracy theories with no fact to support them other than your Looney Tune fucking brain or the statement of others that put their credentials first to give you the sense that these people are credible. Well, I don't have credentials I'm going to fucking sell you. I have no connection to the government or some fucking high-powered fucking security detail. Just not my thing. Just not who I am. But when people start pasting their credentials all over the fucking screen and then coming up with what they determined happened, you need to run like your ass is on fire from people like that. Those are just clickbait fucks that are making money off of this. That's all they're doing. And you guys know this, or at least you know it on an ancillary basis, and yet you still can't help yourselves from engaging in those discussions. It's fucking incredible. How soon did they know that this guy was going up on that roof? How soon did that cop identify a threat on that roof and radioed in? Who got the radio call? Was it dispatched to, did that radio call go across all the fucking people with the radio or just to a fucking headquarters? If it went to just the headquarters, did they dispatch or share that information immediately? Or was there a delay? And who were these people that set up that team and set up the locations for these security people? These are crucial pieces of information that once answered will help open the door to a conspiracy theory or not. There's just so many things that we do know through our own fucking eyes. And those don't get any attention. No, let's come up with this grand fucking idea that the Fox microphone picked up 4 different guns. It's literally incredible how fucking easily you people are turned into a bunch of fucking babbling fucking twits that have been labeled conspiracy theorists, and you don't even realize that you are conspiracy theorists. Trump almost had his head blown off. There's no conspiracy there. 1 person was killed and 2 others, spectators, wounded. No conspiracy in that. The direction of the travel of the bullets, including where they hit the crane and the hydraulic line, the victims in the stand, including Trump, come from the direction of that roof. That is something that people can see. Now, disprove that. Literally disprove that, folks, before you start telling me about other fucking shooters. All right? I don't want to hear it. And don't tell me he was one of several shooters and they only clipped his fucking ear. One of several fucking snipers and they only got his ear. And the only people that were wounded were by his bullets. What are the other 3 snipers shooting at? You fucking twits. Unbelievable. The water tower. An image that when you zoom in becomes so pixelated that if you zoom in any further, you can see the entire Iranian fucking Republican Guard on top of that fucking water tower. You twit fucking idiots. You're doing what true crime does with videos. You're zooming in and pixelating the image and then determining what you see. Look, there's something moving on the tower. If the tower's involved, show clear fucking unquestionable fucking evidence that it's involved. If there's other shooters involved, bring unquestionable fucking evidence. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. You fucking people out here are insane. You do it in true crime. You do it in politics. It's one of the reasons I got away from all this shit 4 years ago. You can't have a conversation with somebody on facts. You can only have a conversation about, well, the microphone picked up 4 other fucking sniper rifles or 4 different kinds of guns being fired. Oh, okay, you fuck. How the fuck? That's like talking about Bigfoot with you people. And I say you people, I mean the fucking majority of all you out here are a bunch of mindless fucking morons that don't need be. You're smarter than that. Just pay attention to the fucking facts and the details as they come out. Get a whiteboard or a fucking post-it notes and keep track of them if you need to. But goddamn, don't run down the road because this guy was a sniper with 400,000 followers. He must be credible. You give nobody credibility but the facts. And there is no fact to support 4 shooters, 4 rifles. There is no fact to support a water tower other than some jerk off on the internet telling you that, who has no access to the crime scene, has no access to the documents, has no access to the people that were actually there running the security detail, being a part of the security detail. You don't even have fucking access to the vendors selling fucking Coca-Cola. You fucking idiots. And you're going to listen to that guy. It's fucking incredible, bro. It's fucking incredible. You people wonder why I get vulgar and mad. Holy fuck. What's happened to this world? Where the truth can't even be heard because it's drowned out by all you fucking woulda, coulda, shoulda, if, maybe. That's why I come off the way I come off. I can't fucking stand it. I'm surrounded. If I were out here swinging a baseball bat to hit people, I couldn't fucking hit enough of you. There's 5.62 billion of you. Why? Why are the facts not enough for you? Why are the facts not what you want to paint your picture with? Why are the facts not where they take you, where they lead you? Why not? Why the fuck is that so hard to understand? Well, the people giving them to us, we don't trust. That's fine. Don't trust them. You're not supposed to trust them. But if they tell you the shooter was on the roof and you got video of a guy on the roof with a gun, frog crawling his way to the peak, well, rest assured that guy's involved in the assassination attempt. You don't need to believe anybody but your own fucking eyes. That isn't a doctored video after the event. That happened during the event. There's so much information that's there that paints a fucking picture. At this point, it paints a picture of that lunatic fuck getting up there and causing all this ruckus. And I'm going to end with this because this is probably the most important message. I probably should have started the stream with this or this fucking recording, but I think you had to suffer through my vulgarity and my fucking indignation towards you fucking idiots. We would have lost the nation if Trump would have been hit. Where are the people telling you that? You want a fucking conspiracy theory? I'll give you one. I'll give you one that you could support with actual facts that you've seen with your motherfucking eyes and lived through. And here's that fact, folks. If Trump was killed, you could rest your fucking self assured. You could bet all you ever are going to fucking earn on this fucking statement. Had Trump been killed, your streets would have been loaded with fucking paid protesters, Antifa, and other Democrat fucking haters disguised as Trump voters. Burning and screaming and yelling and shooting. You would have lost this nation if Trump were taken down. those people would have taken advantage of this fucking thing. They don't let a crisis go to waste, and you know it. Look what they did on January 6th. That's a microscopic version of what we avoided on July 13th, 2024. And you people want to talk about a conspiracy of someone in a fucking tower and not pay attention to the fucking people connected to this? Is there a conspiracy? Was this designed to allow a shooter a shot at our former and next president? We don't know. So we have to pay attention. We have to stay after Holly. We have to email these people. We have to stay engaged on that fucking topic. Not these jerk-off fucking dreamers that come up with 88 different ways that all of this happened. If any of those 88 ways are ever involved, the only way you're going to fucking know is to get the factual understanding of what we actually know happened and move forward from there. Dear God, we almost lost everything that day. Dear God, and not a one of you are even having a discussion about the after effects had Trump been killed. None of you even want to look at that reality, you fucking weak-kneed pussies. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm the first and most likely the only fucking person that you'll ever hear say what's just been said. You were a cunt hair. I was a cunt hair from losing this entire nation to the hateful Democrats and their demonstrators that they pay and support through agencies connected to George Soros, BlackRock, and other big corporations. You know that exists. And if you don't think for 1 second that had Trump been killed, those people would not have been dispatched to the cities and to the Capitol, you're out of your fucking mind. You live in a reality that doesn't exist. Cut it out with the conspiracy theories, folks. You have the wherewithal to find out the fucking name of those guys on the roof if you just apply your talents to trying to get to them. And yet, will we do that? Will we finally accept reality for what's in front of us? Will we now dig and stay on topic and tear these facts apart? Get to the bottom of this. Find out who's involved. Was this a simple security lapse? Was this done intentionally? Were there people? Is this an inside job, an outside job? Just a straight shot? What is the answer to that question? And you're not going to answer that by bringing in towers and 4 more rifles, you fucking twits. Anyway, look, I hope you guys have a great Saturday. I know I'm going to. I have a T-bone steak ready for the grill. I have the pool all set up. I have my Kindle ready to accompany me at the pool. I am going to fucking chill. I'm going to smile. And I'm going to love life. I hope you all can do the same.